chapter of One Piece was mad hype for sure. This chapter was really early, by the way. But that being said, after a while thinking about it, and we know the setup, we know what to we kind of know what to expect. The assassination plot is underway, and we got some details on that assassination plot from Capone, as well as some very big bits of information when it comes to Big Mom, her weakness apparently, and what she can be damaged with, and how she can be damaged. And we kind of know our other selves as well. And by the end of this chapter, we see Pudding, so we kind of know where we are right now. So the talks are underway and about the assassination plot. And according to Capone, after a year under Big Mom, he saw one weakness. Apparently, that was linked to a photo of, I believe, Mama Caramel, goes by those lines. It must be really important to Big Mom because this had an effect, a traumatic effect on Big Mom, to the point where she wasn't angry, she wasn't pissed off like she was. No, she was distraught. She was still distraught, but she still managed to use Conqueror's Haki, which is not a shark. The only thing to that is she can control it now. Yeah, she throws a fit whenever this photo is damaged, so it must be really important. We don't know how she's linked to Big Mom initially. Get some information from she said we don't even know, but she's important to Big Mom to the point where she throws fits whenever this photo got damaged. So that's Capone's plan. He's planning to get this photo, damage it, and put Big Mom vulnerable, so they can make the shot. Now apparently Capone also says guns and cannons will only work, which is appropriate since this arc has turned into a mafia type theme, especially with the heat that Capone RPGs up for sale. Oh boy, they got the 3-for-1 sale. Capone says one would be enough, but they got 3. But they need to make that shot count. If they don't, they have 3 seconds. Once Big Mom throws a fit and she's vulnerable, this puts everybody else out of commission, so they can make that shot. And because the Capone is that confident, it's a one-shot kill. I can make it in 5 seconds. So, and Capone kind of says, Luffy, you need to be the decoy. And Nami's freaking out. Even Chiffon was like, no, because that's a suicide attempt. But Luffy's like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll be the guinea pig. So, and Luffy also says he's got a funny decoy that's guaranteed to work. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to give Luffy the benefit of the doubt because he's matured in this arc. So that's up to Oda. And there's a couple of reasons why I think this assassination plot is not going to go as planned. Number one, there's so many unknown factors that we don't know yet. And Capone said it himself, if we fail to make the shot count, this gunshot assassination attempt, so it's going to be on the lines of the JFK incident. So, but only it's One Piece style, and it's totally mafia themed, so I'm getting hyped. But the thing about this is, he says, if we don't make this shot count, we're going to be screwed because we're going to be, there's going to be guards, and there's going to be the Big Mom army, as well as the commanders joining in. And Capone says, even with this alliance, our chances of survival, if this turns into a full-scale battle, which it probably will, our chances of winning are 0. 0, not 30%, 0. So that has put some mad hype on the commanders, and we've only seen Cracker and Commander Smoothie. We have yet to see Katakuri, which is obviously the highest bounty. Now, we saw what Cracker could do against Luffy for 11 hours. Well, we didn't really see all of it, but we know the feats. We don't know what Commander Smoothie can do. We just know her Devil Fruit ability. So there's mad hype on the commanders. So the fact that they haven't been introduced, well, they haven't been utilized yet. I think there will be at the wedding. And speaking of people showing up at the wedding, we found out that some of the guests have arrived, and apparently it's top class guests. We don't get to really find out who, but But I'm assuming, I have to think that Luffy is going to know somebody from the guest list. Luffy or Sanji. So there's way too much in it for Oda to not touch on. So there's that taken into consideration as well. There's the Tomate Bako box that's going to explode. When the gifts are exchanged, that's going to blow up in the face, and Big Mom's obsessed with that, so that's going to drive her nuts. On top of that, you have the wedding itself. Now, according to Luffy says, if we can count on a signal, why not let the signal be when Sanji and Pudding kiss at the wedding? That's where the signal is, and Sanji's like, no, because the moment she does that, she's going to try to shoot me. So I'm going to dodge this shot, and that will be the signal. The gunfire goes off. That'll be a chance for Luffy to be the decoy. I'm assuming that's the plan. For Luffy to jump in to be the decoy, and then become a shot. Caesar is going to fly in as well. Caesar's got to put in the work, otherwise he's going to have the rest of his life with his heart hijacked. So he's got to put in the work. And I love the speech by Capone. Once this stuff is done, the business is done with, we go our own separate ways, and that's all game. It's all game from there. And then it's fair game. But it kind of reminds me of Saba the Archipelago a little bit with Kid Law and Luffy. We've got two of the worst generation plus Caesar alongside Jinbei. This should be a hell of an alliance, but for Capone to say if this fails, our chances go right out the window. So that's putting some mad hype on the commanders, at least. Whether or not this fails or not depends on Oda. So I'm definitely hyped to see where this goes. We see the Vince Smokes, and the only thing to note to that is Rager's not with them. I'm assuming she went on ahead. She already got ready for the wedding. Speaking of getting ready for the wedding, we see Pudding by the end of this chapter. Now this is going to be I think the wild card, because Pudding says, and I quote, I'm damn sick of all this. This is just a pain in the ass. Once I get this heavy burden over with, I can live a normal life. Meaning she's still going to go through with the gun shooting Sanji and the Vince Smokes. Once she's done with that, she wants to live a normal life, which she may go her own way by the end of this arc if she survives. But I fully feel she's going to get her ass kicked by a couple of people. That being said, though, that raises a few questions of could Pudding betray Big Mom throughout the end of this arc? It's possible, and in fact, actually, if you think about it, technically speaking, two of the Charlotte family members are already helping out the Straw Hats. You have the Charlotte family member was one of the daughters in the Sun Pirates. They're by default helping Luffy out. You have Chiffon, who's married to Capone. She's going against Big Mom. And she said it in this chapter. I'm sticking with Capone in this chapter. So she's technically allying with Luffy. So this is Luffy's gift. He has the ability to make friends with people who he's met or he's going to meet. So I don't know. I don't see Pudding helping out the Straw Hats, but I do see Pudding doing something to Big Mom. I don't know. I mean, what do you think? Pudding looks real nice in that dress, by the way, but she's still to her own evil self. She says once this is all done and everybody's done with, she's going to erase everybody's memories, which means she's going to use her Men the Me abilities to wipe out everybody's memories clean. Just like she did with Reiju, although Reiju got reminded of what happened, so we'll see how far that goes. But all in all, a decent chapter. Like I said, a very early chapter, but it's hype for sure, because now we have an hour and a half left before the actual tea party and the wedding begins. So it's the final countdown. So do you think this plan's going to work or not? Post your comments down below. I guess we'll find out soon enough. That's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this review if you did. Appreciate that. Again, this chapter was mad early, so late review. But it was still a good chapter. Comment, rate, subscribe.